So I'm just using this guy as my gnome today. Here he is. And you should have probably about 20 photographs from the last couple of days to try this on. Now I'm going to use this gnome. This gnome seems to be playing up on me a little bit. There are ways to change the colours, okay, using some software. I'm not in the room, I'm not sure of the staff member's skill. So what I'm going to do is going to go File, I'm going to open, I'm going to go out here, I'm going to pick this gnome. I'll pick that gnome. So here's my gnome sitting in the garden. And what I want to do is maybe change the colours that he has, okay, into something that's different. I'm not sure what he's doing, he's obviously meditating. So what we're going to do, if you remember, you've got Windows, you've got your tools and your options open, okay? And then you're going to go Image, Adjustments, Replace Colour. Click on that one. Now, this window comes up. And what does fuzziness mean? Fuzziness means, okay, fuzziness means it's how far along a colour or a colour band is included. So what I'm going to do is get my little eyedropper, this one here, click here, and I'm going to go over to the red, click on the reds, and you can see that when I click different places, the red colour, what I'm picking, comes up here. So there's a red, there's another one, a red. I don't want that many reds, so I'm going to go down and try and limit the number of reds I want changed to about that. I can go up and down, and you can see when I do that, you can see the reds on his hat change up and down. Also some reds in the background change, but you'll notice that the red itself changes in his hat. So what I'm going to do is go up here, I'm going to click on this, and maybe not so red, let's see if we can get to go green. I'll click on a palette here, I click green. Okay, you can see his hat somewhat changed. If I turn this right up, his hat will actually change eventually. His cheek does as well. Okay, there are ways to fix that, but I think with you we might just leave it as is. I'm not going into the difficulty bit, but you can see that all the reds have changed to a bit of green, and that's how you do it. The next one, if I go to blues, I'm going to click on his blue shirt here, blues, and you can see, what did that do? It just decided that the blue was going to be a different colour from blue. So maybe change the blues down to a different one, or change the colour of it as here. So we'll go here, maybe I'm going to go red. I'll pick a red, and I really want to saturate it. Now remember, there's a little bit of blue in here. I might just pull this up a bit more, telling it to search out a bit more and find all those blues, and all, so they change to red. His beard, very white. Let's have a look at this one. Click on his white. Ooh. Maybe his cheek. Alright. So you see there's a slight difficulty. Okay, slight difficulty. When you choose something, changing the colours, things change around. But it's a good go. You have a little trial of it. So just okay, and we've got our little man change his colours. There is ways of not including this, but maybe today that will do. You just do it. I don't think if I went to change the colour, that if I went image adjustments, replace colour, if I went green leaves in the background, green leaves, and I tried to make them blue leaves, yep, it's possible, yep. Okay, maybe saturate a bit more. Alright, pretty cool. Alright. I won't save that one. I'll open another one. Open. These should change quite easily. Okay, I'll do these ones here as well. Very small image, hopefully yours will be really big. Very poor quality of image. I'll get rid of it. No, file, open. I'll do the pairs. See what I can do with the pairs. We know what colour they are. Image adjustments. Replace colours. Look at these reds here. Let's see if I can get another colour in here. A green pair. The fuzziness is quite high. Okay. Every green right out the spectrum is there, but if I pull it down a little bit, pull it to there. Actually, I like that better, so I'll push it right up. So all the reds turn to green. You say OK. You can still go again. So you go image, adjustments, replace colour. It's orange. Orange is now. Let's make it. And we'll saturate that colour. Remember, this is telling you how much of the colour you pick. So how much of this colour is on the spectrum. So if you limit it down, you should only get perfect orange or perfect light orange. Then when you bring it up, you're happy to include every other orange there was. So again, OK. So now you've got different colours for different fruits and different areas. Go through, practice your colour change. When I come back, I'll show you. Maybe I could show you a cheats way. If you're willing to stay with me now, I will continue on. So if I go back, I'll go to history and just go open up these items. And what you could do is simply click on the lasso up here. No, I will make it pick on the magic wand or the object selection tool. Let's see how good you are. Object selection tool. See how it rolls over in these. I could do. I'm going to have to pick them all together. This one, or this one, and this one. What I do, I just went up there. This is just for one object. This is a grouping of objects. Measure, and then this object is this object, but not that one. And this one's the middle of the two of them. So here you are. You can see me rolling over them. They change. They're just selected. And this time, if you went image adjustments, replace the color. I don't think you have any problems, because if I roll in here, pull down this, remember it's not going to change anything except the fruit. So this time if I change that, I go to green, I say OK, and then I pull up the fuzziness. Only the pairs are done. And then I select, deselect. Okay, the selection tool, that's what's changing the screen. But it's pretty cool. You can change fruit or colours, whatever you like, that way. I went back and showed you this guy. If I go back and open him, I pick the selection colour, I could do this one. And then just image adjustments. Replace the colour of that red. Reds. I'm moving quite fast, but you get the idea. I'll say OK there. I'll undo that one. I'll just go green for the suit. Alright, it's a bit tricky. Okay. Image object, replace colour. Blue. Pink. And away you go. So you can change colours that way. But remember, you have to go up here at the end and select, okay, reselect, and then deselect all of them. Just turn that tool off by clicking on anything. So your object is now changed colour. Few ways, as I always said, to skin a cat. File, save. I want the beginning photograph and the end one as well. That is part of the course. What you started with and what you finished with. Just save them. Just save them and tell me how you did them. Alright, that might do. How long is that film? Oh, 10. Alright, crew. That's awesome. I love that. If you're changing colours, you know how to do that properly, and you practice, 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 practice. That's what you need. There are other special ways to do this next time.